What is up, and welcome to another Hot Take, where we chill out and listen to some music together and get to decide what we think. I'm Toby A.K.A. Kushing from the T&D channel. Make sure you check out everything we do. And today we're going to be hopping back into some jam bands and be checking out Umphrey's McGee. So this is a band I've been on and off about depending on the stage in my life, and I've seen them a few times and I enjoyed the shows, so I kind of wanted to go back and check on what they're doing. I'm sure it's very similar to what I remember, but as always, we got their wiki pulled up here just to give them a little once over before we start. Umphrey's McGee is an American jam band originally from South Bend, Indiana. Their musical styles include rock, metal, funk, jazz, blues, reggae, electronic, bluegrass, country, and folk. Okay, so they do throw metal right up front. That was something very distinct that I remember is not many jam bands kind of go into that metal area. But they just kind of hit every genre on the list. They were formed by students in Notre Dame. We've got Brendan Bayliss on the guitars and Vox, Ryan Stasek, keyboardist, bassist Ryan Stasek, keyboardist Joel Cummins. And then we've got Mike Moreau on the drums. So, whatever that means to you, they were two groups before, I guess, that were called Tashi Station and Stomper Bob. Okay, so they were doing a thing. So let's hop on over and check out something from 2223 Madison, Wisconsin. And let's see what's up with this. Resolution. Okay, switching it up a little bit already. I do like that open playing he's doing there. You could already hear in this intro riff I've heard reasons why people like them and reasons why people hate them, and I think they kind of span the jam genre. Basically they are the reasons people love jam bands and the reasons they hate them, because a big complaint I get is too many notes in jam bands, too many genres. They don't pick a place and kind of stop in it, and those are the exact reasons why people that love it, and they have both of those elements and they really kind of take it far. But right off the bat, I think there's something that if you don't play an instrument, and I mean, especially if you play guitar, it's extra cool to watch them because it's just some talent. You never hear people doing runs and riffs like that and tapping and some sweet picking, shit like that. You never hear that in jam, really. So it's kind of cool to see, but it can turn some people off too. It's too much sometimes. Slight new metal, right? Almost. And honestly, for a lot of jam bands, I think his voice is decent. Like, sometimes it reminds me of like kind of a 90s alt rock kind of sound that he leans into, but they'll get weird, they'll get out there. So it really just depends on the song, but just right off the bat, it doesn't hurt my ears to listen to his voice. It's got an indie alt rock kind of feel a little bit. It's funny that I said that right then when they switched up and did the devil voice. But that's another reason. That's another thing that just throws people off with them and jam in general. But this just goes out there, right there, really experimental. I don't know. They're kind of one of those things. I feel like when people first heard a fucking Frank Zappa or something, I hate to relate them, but it makes sense to me. Like, it's overly composed a little bit, and it's also very quirky and weird, and it gets out there. And I think like a lot of people, when they fucking heard Frank Zappa at first, were like, this is terrifying and strange. And then it ended up being like a cult kind of thing, But I get a similar vibe from the composition of it, A little blissful jam, probably. Oh, that was kind of country. Yeah, country licks. I like it. I like the blissful jam. I mean, it's nice to have in there. I wanted to hop around a little bit too and get some different feeling from different parts of the song here. Let's hop over here. It's an interesting player. I mean, that stuff is kind of crazy. Like, I mean, some people would call it a little show-offy type thing, but honestly, it's cool that you can pull it off. And the keyboard world over there is very impressive. I don't know their keyboarders very well. I like to get to know some people that have that type of equipment and see how they run that shit. Let's keep hopping around. I just want to hear some different styles. Okay. A little breakdown. It's a little psychedelic and proggy.
On the edge of public replies and appeal. Can't squeeze the juice out of me. Some is trying Albuquerque and June. I'm a man with skunk in my plan. I've got an iris assembling off of my veins. see.
They are definitely very quirky. I don't think the wiki included the other guitarist in there. Now that I'm looking back, like I can't quite remember. But I'll have to look that up too. If you know it, let me know. But yeah, they're very quirky, and it's right on the line for me. Like again, it's one of those things I enjoy live. They're very impressive musicians. But it's so all over the place. It's kind of wild and a little hard to keep up with. Like as a casual listener, you would really have to know. I think you might have to know more of the lyrics and like the point of a lot of what they're doing to kind of get the whole scope, right? But just as a casual listener, it's a lot coming into. Oh, weird section. That's pretty cool, I mean. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Very jungly. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, you can see why they had every genre listed under their wiki because it really is hard to pinpoint. They have just in this song alone, I've heard like the country twang, the metally riff, the rock thing, some kind of more folky indie singing, straight weird death metal for a second. Now we've got electronic influence, kind of getting to a funk electronic area, which is cool. So they really do. They're the genre spanners. I mean, I will give them that. It's pretty wild that they can touch on everything like that. And I think that's why they've been around for so long. It's just because they keep you interested, throughout a show. But let's keep going with this jam just for a minute. I fuck with it. Pretty funky. Okay. It is coming back to me though. The one thing that I did really love about them though were the guitar harmonies. They have these crazy harmonies between them two, and whether it's the like staccato stuff like this or whether it's some sustained notes, they really have worked their shit out. I think they're another one as well that throws hand signals, right? I'm pretty sure they're the one that's famous for like having signals for like a reggae jam, and to switch to A, they'll have I don't know the hand signals. If I do them again, I'm going to look up the hand signals and kind of talk more about that, because I do think that aspect of the live show, like Fish does some really cool shit with like crowd participation. So does like Wolfpack, and they kind of have just this cool like almost sports like look at music though, which is cool because right on the fly they can just change if the vibe's different in the room. They can feel it out. And I think that's really cool, man. That's some shit you don't really see. breaking it down. Well, fuck yeah. I mean, we could go and listen to this jam all night, and it's pretty sweet. I'm glad we checked them out again. We'll go out more on this jam a little bit, and basically, I think it's just, man, it's just so hard to put my finger on what I like about them, other than the fact that they span so many genres and how succinct they are. It's really wild how in sync they are. Succinct wouldn't really be the word, because they kind of overtell a lot of stories, which as a musician, that shit is fun to watch. It's impressive. So there's a lot to like, a lot to love, a lot to hate. Whatever you do is right to you. And let me know what you do. Let me know if you like them and what you like about them. If there's anything that stands out that's a little crazy, if it's too much, if it's going too many places and you think they should kind of settle into an area, at least for a song or something maybe. I don't know. Let me know your opinion. And we love you for that opinion. Make sure to check out everything else we do on the channel, and check out our Patreon. We got some new shit on there all the time. We watch new music videos. We got some Grateful Dead content where we break down lyrics. We got an extra dirty podcast where we go buck wild on. It's a lot of fun. We watch movies, all kinds of shit. So check that out. And make sure to check out Kushing, which is what I release my music under. I try to get more and more out as the time goes on, so go ahead and check out what I've put out, and some new shit will be dropping soon, as always. And lastly, check out Real Bird, which is our company, and it's our merch site, and it's a cult, baby. You can get some crazy shit. You can get pants or shirt that says it's a cult and rep the shit for us. We love you, and we'll be back every day. And we'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you.